Hey, good morning, everyone. Dennis Kaye here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you're doing well today. Today is August 11th, Tuesday morning. Just here to tell you about some really good deals that I have that are not around Secret Beach, because not all of you like that area. Some of you are looking for areas on the northeast side, more closer to the reef, the snorkeling, diving, fishing, paddleboarding, going out there. Of course, you can do a lot of that on the West Coast as well, but the reef offers some really unique opportunities for those of you who just love to get under the water, see all the marine life and nature. And if you're looking to be a little farther from town in this pristine area of North Ambergris Caye, today I have two deals to tell you about. One of them comes with the much coveted 10-10-10 program. So the 10% down, 10% interest for a 10-year AM. And I think these are going to be really good deals for at least one or two of you. So let's get right into it. All right, I'm going to do a share screen, and I'm going to show you my PowerPoint presentation here. So let's see where it's at. Might be this one. All right, is it this one? Yes, excellent. All right, so here we go. Just had a couple slides. Those of you who've been following me for a while now know that I'm a big promoter of Belize. I've been on several TV shows, podcasts about how to invest in Belize and why Belize is becoming so popular. And right now, it seems that more than ever, people are running from something. They're running from all sorts of stuff. Could be the threat of winter coming in the next 4 or 5 months. It could be just all sorts of things that are going on right now in North America, but they're looking to start a new chapter in life. And this kind of leads us into the theme of today's video, and the theme of today's properties is Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. It is considered to be the most valuable song of all time, written in 1976 on a hot day in Austin, Texas. And of course, many of you know this song if you're into the island life or the Caribbean life, so to speak. So this song is about a man, as you know, spending his entire season at a beach resort community. And so he has the dream of actually selling off everything, getting back down there, and making that his permanent lifestyle. All right, so Margaritaville Holdings is owned solely by Jimmy Buffett and his business partner, John Cullen. And they have restaurants and resorts and jewelry lines and merchandise all over the world. And the exciting thing is that they have decided to open up a property on the north side of Ambergris Caye. Now, this is not big news for some of you, but it leads me into explaining why the deals I have for you today are so valuable. So this Margaritaville resort is coming to North Ambergris Caye, and Ambergris Caye is going to be now on the map with several other Caribbean islands who also have Jimmy Buffett resorts and restaurants, such as Grand Cayman, Grand Turk, Ocho Rios. I believe that's in Jamaica, and you're going to be able to get your own cheeseburger in paradise. All right, right there on Ambergris Caye. So what they're offering there, and if you're interested in owning at the Margaritaville Resort, they're offering 1 and 2 bedroom condos. These are going to be completely refurbished, updated. Here's some interior shots of one that was recently upgraded. You might say, well, why is it being upgraded? Well, this investment group took over a project that unfortunately was a victim of the 2008 crash. And I'll show you some pictures of those in a minute. And recently they purchased this property, and they have plans to completely redo it and open it up as a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. So they have 2 bedroom suites, 1,500 square feet, just absolutely beautiful, has that Margaritaville vibe. They also have a 3 bedroom suite, which has a jacuzzi tub and just a really, really nice decoration in there. And this is a view of it. So this is the aerial view. It's looking from east to west. So it's a nice property. You see all these buildings here and coming up on this side. So what their plan is to finish off the resort, build some nice new restaurants in here, finish off the property, get it open back up. And I'm not sure on the timing on that. I don't like to give timing on everything because, you know, with COVID-19, it's hard to tell right now. But it's going to be an absolutely beautiful property. Here's some shots of the buildings themselves. The pool, this is as it was. Of course, those buildings are going to be repainted. The pool has already been upgraded. The palapa has been redone. Another aerial shot of it there. So this begs the question, why are people, including myself and Steph, choosing Belize? Well, people are drawn to places that make them feel good. That's why we go on vacation. We often choose tropical destinations where there's lots of sunshine that makes us feel good. There's time to relax. There's a nice local vibe. There's some music. There's some locals that treat us well. And so people are drawn to Belize because of those things. Now, when it comes to buying, though, and investing in Belize, just remember this. This is very important. You don't invest necessarily in a country or in a city, but you invest in neighborhoods. And this is true in Belize. For example, some of you are sending me emails saying, Dennis, I want to move to Belize, right? And you don't know where yet. And that's fine, because some of you haven't even been to Belize yet. So how would I expect you to know where you would want to buy, invest, and live? So I can help you through all that. Just jump on a Zoom call with me. I'll walk you through the pros and cons of different areas. But you're not investing in a country of Belize or even a certain area, but you're investing in a certain neighborhood, because a neighborhood will give you the feel that you're looking for. So for example, if you were to tell me, Dennis, I want to move to Belize, and I'm thinking of Ambergris Caye, Corozal, Placencia, the Cayo district, well, each of those could be likened to little cities, right? So would you feel comfortable in each of those areas? Would it give you the feelings, right, that you're looking for? Even on Ambergris Caye. Ambergris Caye is a small island, 4 miles wide, 25 miles long, but it absolutely has different neighborhoods. Each one has their own vibe, feel, pros and cons. And so what I'm going to tell you about today is why I feel this neighborhood up by Jimmy Buffett's is going to be a spectacular neighborhood in the future. And here's why. Margaritaville is in the path of progress. Now, I've told you about this before. You want to buy in areas that have a reason to go up in value. So for example, right now, Secret Beach, all right, it's hot. It has a reason to go up in value. There's new resorts, Airbnbs, restaurants opening up, people building single family homes. Those of you who are looking to get in the action over there should absolutely buy soon. In fact, in my next video, I'm going to highlight a main road lot that is for sale, also with a 10-10-10 program. But Secret Beach isn't for everyone. Some of you are saying, you know what? Do you have anything that's going to be a little quieter, a little more out there, so I have some privacy, and maybe even closer to the barrier reef? Well, yes, I do, and that's what this video is about. So this is the neighborhood. With that red arrow at the top, I'm pointing to the Margaritaville Resort. And then just below that, you see that there is a very small subdivision called the Punta Azul subdivision. It's about a 1/4 mile south of Margaritaville. All right, here's some pictures of it taken from the beach. You see it's just in its raw native state. There's no roads in the subdivision yet, but the beachfront lots are obviously accessible. And to access the lots on the second, third, and fourth rows, it's just going to take a matter of, your builder coming in and hiring a couple guys to wield some machetes, cut down some vegetation, and create some access roads for you to access the second, third, or fourth row areas. Here's a nice shot of the beachfront. Doesn't always look like this. Sometimes these beaches do have the sargassum issue, but on these particular days, there was no seagrass in the beaches, so absolutely beautiful. You see the reef line out here. That's the barrier reef, Mesoamerican barrier reef, second longest barrier reef in the world. And up here, you see the Margaritaville dock and area. Palm trees on these beautiful beaches, absolutely stunning. So here's what I have for you in this area. There is a 7-lot development package, which consists of 7 lots. You have a beachfront lot, lot number 4, a second row lot, lot number 21, and then 5 third row lots, lots 25 through 29. Now, all of this is $550,000 US for all 7 lots. I'm going to say, okay, what am I going to do with 7 lots? Well, here's a map of how they're laid out. So you have the beachfront lot, the second row lot, and then the 5 third row lots. So here's what I would do if I were you. First of all, if you can swing the personal purchase of all 7, just write the check and buy it yourself. So you got $550 into the purchase price plus your closing costs. You're going to have about $600,000 total into all 7 lots. Now, what could you do with this property? Well, you could build, for example, 5 single-family homes on these lots, really nice Airbnbs, make them 2, 3-bedroom, 2-story homes, build them up so they got great views, beautiful land. You can landscape this entire area, make it look just stunning. And then on this lot here, you could have a beach view home or maybe a small condo project. So for example, you could build maybe a fourplex, right? Or a sixplex on something like this, lot number 21, and then keep lot number 4 open for a beach club and restaurant. So you could have, you could even build a nice big pool on lot number 4, have a beachfront restaurant in the back, and you could have a beach club that could be used by, well, anybody who lives in the area, really, for the entire subdivision, but also for your clients who be staying in these Airbnbs here in the back. Now, yeah, so here's what I would do. If you don't have the check to write yourself for the 600 grand and move forward with the bill, then do you have 4 friends that are well-heeled and that you could invest with? For example, let's go back to this map. What if you have 4 friends? So let's say you take this lot, the other 4 friends each take one of these. So now all of you have your single family home, all right, your private single family home on these lots. Then same thing, build a little condo project in lot 21, keep lot number 4 open for beachfront access and a beach bar and grill. So what that does, it gives you and your 4 friends complete access at all times to this beautiful beachfront area, and you're splitting the cost. So that's something to think about. All right, so think about how to do that. Here are some design ideas on what I would build on these lots. I really, really like the style that Mata Chica has built in. If you haven't seen it yet, just Google it after this video. Google Mata Chica Belize. They've got these really cool suites, like these couple suites. They have a living room in the front, raised platform with the bed. In the back, they have a bathroom. Now, all I would do is add to this. I would add a small kitchen area, maybe up here. And I'm talking small, small fridge, microwave, coffee kettle, just something to heat up some food and, bring home your leftovers. But imagine if you built one of these on each of those third row lots. All right, so back here, back in this area, one of these on each of these, or they would even fit 2. You could fit two of those cabanas on each lot. There's the outside view, nice thatched roof, all concrete, very durable, acid stained floors. Just love this look. And what you could do also, along with building one of these on each of the third row lots, is you could build this massive, an outdoor living room. Now, this is the inside of Mambo's at Mata Chica. This is the big welcome area when you go to check in at Mata Chica, but it's a huge thatched roof area. Again, not that expensive to build, guys. You got concrete floors, you got a thatched roof. All this is bamboo and woods, locally sourced. You got some locally made furniture. Just a beautiful, beautiful concept. Or if you like some of the architecture down at Mahogany Bay Village, you could go with something like this. Some of the Belizean hardwood styles. Nice crisp white on the outside with a lot of interior dark stained wood on the inside, white bedding, just a really cool look. So you could build these on that property. Very, very cool. Again, put several of these on those third row lots as Airbnb. Or you could go with the container home style. Now, I just heard from my builder on the island that the San Pedro Town Council is right now not allowing this style. Not sure of the reasons for that. Probably a quality control issue. But in the future, they might. So you just got to see. But kind of put the container home idea on hold for a bit. But go with one of the other options that I just showed you. So if you want to buy all 7 properties, here's what you do. If you can't write the check yourself, find 4 of your friends and each put $120,000 into the pot, and now at least you secured the land. So what that gets you is each of you owns one of the third row lots, and then you get a 5th ownership of the second and first row lots. Or, and here's the big or for some of you, because I know many of you are looking for a less inexpensive lot with a 10-10-10 program. If all 7 do not sell within 4 or 5 days from now, there's a good chance they will. Then the seller is going to make lots numbers 26 and 25 available as individual sales. So what he'll do is he'll still keep these 3 for now, along with the second row beachfront, to still do a development on, but he will sell lots 25 and 26. Now the prices on those are $40,000 US each, and that is an excellent price for a third row lot. All right, third row, guys. Very, very close to the beach, $40,000 US. Financing is available with 10% down. This is part of the much desired 10-10-10 program. So you put $4,000 down, your monthly payments are $475 a month or less, and you can prepay at any time with no prepayment penalties. So for one of you out there, this is going to be a smoking deal. You're going to be able to move on this, buy one or both of these lots. Now, what else is valuable about this area? Talk about the path of progress a lot. Okay, so here's the Punta Azul subdivision. Here's the Margaritaville Resort. Up in here is a very large piece of land set aside. It's called the Bacalar Chico National Park and Marine Reserve. It's part of a United Nations World Heritage Site. So what that means is there's not going to be any development up in this area, all right? So there'll be some development along the shoreline, but that's it. All this is, so it's kind of like owning property in the U.S. next to state land, right? So you have some bigger resorts, you have tranquility, and you have, you know, some nice single family homes up in here. And you might, in the future, I'm thinking these larger 10-acre parcels here are going to be purchased by somebody to build larger resorts on. So again, you're going to be in a valuable neighborhood surrounded by nice resorts. And yet this little area here is going to remain nice and quiet, this little Punta Azul Resort subdivision. All right, so here's a couple more pictures of that. Bacalar Chico Marine Reserve and National Park. You want to know more about that, just Google it. Also, north of here, a little boat ride away, is the small fishing village of Mahawal. And sometimes you can go up there, and it's just a really neat place to visit. Here are some pictures of this area. So people going out snorkeling, diving, fishing. There's manatees up in here. Some of the best snorkeling in the world is right up there. Here's some actual pictures from this area. Lots of good fishing up there, especially in the flats. Of course, deep sea fishing is always available. Kayaking. Kayaking in the reef. The reef is right here. All right. So why invest in Belize? Well, first of all, even if your plans are a long ways off, it can give you an excuse to spend more time on the island. For example, if you own one of these vacant lots, even if you're not going to build for 5 or 10 years, you can say, you know what? I need a vacation. I'm heading down to Belize to check on my investment. And that's where your mind is. So where your mind is, you know, where focus goes, energy flows, something like that. So when you own property in Belize, that becomes your focus. And now all of your decisions are made, okay, is this going to help me or prevent me from achieving my dreams in Belize? Second, if you buy one of these properties now, either all 7 or those 2 third-world lots, it gives you a place where your future is secure. So you're saying to yourself, you know what, maybe I'm only 25, 35, 45, or 55 right now. But in retirement, whether that be 5, 10, 15, or 20 years from now, I know that I want to be in this area, close to Buffett's, close to all this action, nature, beauty. I want to be up in here. Let me go ahead and secure my property now. So today's webinar special, here's the 2 deals. The 7-lot package for $550, or the 2 third-world lots for $40,000 each with the 10-10-10 program. And there we go. So just to add a little bit more to the video, thank you for watching so far. If this is of any interest to you, or let's say you already have purchased property in Belize and you just need some reassurance that you did the right thing, here is a suggested week of how to live the Margaritaville life on Ambergris Caye. And you get a big kick out of this. So first of all, you wake up Monday morning, get up early, 5:50 a.m., watch the sunrise over the Caribbean, all right? Grab a coffee. It's going to be amazing. It could even be life-changing. Tuesday, go deep sea fishing. Experience the vastness of the deep blue ocean and the thrill of reeling in tonight's dinner. Wednesday, go out to the Blue Hole. You can do this by boat or by Tropic Air or by Astrum helicopters. Go out and see this, one of the most famous natural wonders in the world, the famous Blue Hole. And then on Thursday, head over to the mainland. Go to El Tunja or Lamanai or one of the other Mayan ruins in Antonich. And, you know, just you see that history of the Mayans who lived in Belize, you know, so many years ago, had thriving civilizations there. Or go down to the southern part of Belize and actually go see Mayan villages that exist right today for the Mopan and Quechua Mayans. Friday, go out to the Holchan Marine Reserve and just snorkel. It's like swimming in an aquarium. It's absolutely beautiful. Or go to Mexico Rocks. Saturday, stay up late and see the Milky Way with your own eyes. You know, some of the best stars Steph and I have ever seen we're at where the Margaritaville property is right now. We used to have a place up there. We used to go out to the end of the dock at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, 11 at night, have a few Belgian beers, look up, and you see this this absolutely beautiful Milky Way come out, and it's just gorgeous. Sunday, don't do anything. Just sit and think. Sit and think about the wonders of the world. You know, your body produces 25 million cells each second. You know, isn't that amazing to think about? The Earth is spinning at approximately 1,000 miles per hour, but you don't feel it. And there's an estimated 8.7 million species on Earth, going from the smallest microorganism to the blue whale. You know, sometimes we get caught up in life right now with all the news. You're one scan of CNN and you almost want to just, you know, crawl back into bed, pull the covers over your head, and not get up for a year. But when you think about, you know, the beauty of life and the opportunities that exist out there for each and every one of us, life is what we make it, and Belize can be a part of that. So again, today's webinar special, the 7-lot package deal for $550, or lots 25 and 26 for $40,000 a piece. If you got questions, go ahead, email me. My email is denniskii@gmail.com. If you want to jump on a Zoom call, hit me up with the link below, buy me a coffee. Steph and I really appreciate your support, and we're looking forward to helping you live the dream down in Belize. Oh, you know what? Wait, one more thing before you log off. I just wanted to show you a Google Earth screenshot of where these are located. I think it's important because some people say, well, how far are these from San Pedro Town? Now, the reason they ask that question is because they say, how far is it from things I might need? For example, how far is it from getting groceries? How far is it from restaurants, cafes, beach bars, things like that? Well, you know, this entire north side is being developed. So there are beach bars, restaurants, resort developments all up in this area, or at least within, you know, say 4 or 5 miles. But here's the thing I wanted to show you. There is a new subdivision. It's a local subdivision, so it's one of those government-issued lots subdivision. And it's right here. It's very, very close where some of you have purchased property in the Habaneros area. And so look at this. It is a fairly significant subdivision right here. And the good thing is the government has been putting almost all of the roads in. So this is going to be a nice little area. So for example, if we just take a look at the overall length of it, it's 1.3 miles long. All right, so it's going to be a sizable community. Now let's go down to San Pedro Town, and let's take a look at how big San Pedro is. So if we just zoom into San Pedro down here, I think this is important for you guys to know. All right, so San Pedro is basically, it goes from the airport up, let's see, right about high school is here. That's about a half mile long in total. All right, so the other subdivision up north is over 2.25 times the size. All right, so why that's significant is as these areas get built up, for example, Secret Beach, you see this area here? Secret Beach is going to be a new town. So right now people still say, well, how long does it take me to get to San Pedro? Well, right now it can take anywhere between 25 minutes and 40 minutes depending on the road. But they ask that question because they want to know how long it's going to take to get in to buy groceries and things like that. What they don't realize is there's a nice grocery store right up here, just across the island, the Mardi Gras grocery store. All right, so the fact is, look at the size of this. This is going to be a new town that's going to service this entire area on Ambergris Caye. Grocery stores, cafes, gas stations, schools, all that kind of stuff is going to be right in here. So San Pedro Town, you know what? It's not going to be important. The same thing for those of you buying and investing in areas like this, or for those of you looking to buy and invest up at Margaritaville. All right. So in this area, you're not going to rely on San Pedro Town. You're going to rely on some of these other communities for groceries and services and utilities and all that kind of stuff. All right, so that's what I want to talk to you about today. All right, thanks a lot. All right, so you guys email me, especially if you want all 7 lots, because you know what? I'm not going to lie. That would be a sizable commission, right? I mean, I could afford some new flip-flops if I sold all 7 of those for $550. But for those of you who can't swing that, who are looking for the 10-10-10 program, those 2 third row lots, those are a good deal. All right, guys, so Let me know if you'd like one of those. Hit me up on the link below. Email me, and we'll go from there. Take care. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.